das Partizip Präsens oder Partizip 1. So the German present participle. In today's video, I will teach you when and how you have to use the German present participle. That's the ing version in English of the verb. And of course, I will also show you the really easy way how you have to create this in German. Hi, my name is Jan and I'm your German teacher here on EasyDeutsch, your YouTube channel for German grammar. Today's topic is Partizip Präsens, Partizip 1. So the present participle, which means ing ending verbs, the ing form of the verbs in English. So how do we create them? Actually, in German, that's easier than in English, and we also don't use it that often. And with the help of my ebook, German Grammar Explained Easily, I will show you now everything you have to know. So we're here now in my ebook, German Grammar Explained Easily. Today's topic is the present participle, or in German Partizip 1 or Partizip Präsens. So let's go for my table of content and then let's jump right there. One more, there we go. So, what is the present participle, Partizip 1? So, if you're not familiar with the term present participle, in English that's simply the ing version of the verb. So, the one with the ing at the end. So, calling, running, standing. This is the present participle. In German we call that Partizip 1 or Partizip Präsens. And in English, you actually use this for a continuous version of continuous tense that doesn't exist in German whatsoever. That's why we only use it like in English as an adjective to replace something else, another action. This is done the same way in English. So only for that. Let's have a look at a few examples. It's always easier to understand it here at a real sentence. So, der telefonierende Mann fährt Auto. So, the calling man drives the car. So, the man who's on the phone drives the car. Die laufende Frau hört Musik. So, the walking woman is listening to music. Der vor der Tür stehende Mann ruft nach dir. So, the word by word, the in front of the door standing man is calling for you. So although you technically can do this in English, it's probably often not done in the same way. Here it's perfectly fine, but with this one and this one, you would probably use proper relative clauses for that, like the man who is on the phone drives a car, or the man who is standing in front of the door is calling for you. You can do that in the exact same way in German too, with a relative clause. If you don't know what's a relative clause or don't know how it works in German, please check my video in the info cards. But you can also do it like this, with that ing version of the verb. The walking woman is listening to music. And in German, we do this actually quite a lot because it's shorter and easier than a relative clause. Relative clause, you need a relative pronoun. You need to do the declension, so accusative, dative, genitive, whatsoever on the relative pronoun. And you have to separate everything by comma. So sounds complicated, and it is actually much more complicated than this version. That's why we like this version. Because even the creation of the Partizip 1 is actually quite simple. You see here, you take the base form of the verb, the infinitive, and add the D. That's it. Schlafen goes to schlafen. Rennen, rennend. Fahren, fahren. So sleeping, running, driving. There's only two exceptions where it doesn't work entirely. That's sein, yes, sein, irregular like always, and tun. So to be and to do, and we add is here in front of the n. So here we have to add is in front of the n, but those are the only two. The rest just stays the way they are. And we use it in order to Substitute a subordinate clause, usually a relative clause, and that usually means that two actions happen at the same time. Same in English. Two actions have to happen at the same time. Der telefonierende Mann bestellt ein Bier. So the man who is calling, who's on the phone, is ordering a beer. So here he is on the phone and at the same time he's ordering a beer. Both actions happen simultaneously. It's the exact same use like in English, but usually in English you probably prefer to use this version, while in German we use this because here you see no comma, no case. It's just the same here. You know the case of this one already, or you have to know it. And then you just use it as an adjective. That means you see this here. Yes, you need to add adjective endings from the adjective declension. So if you're not so good with that, might go with this version. But if you actually know how to do the endings, then this one is the better one. If you want to learn how to put the correct ending, check out my videos about adjective declension that I will link for you in the info cards right now. So now you know all the secrets of the German Partizip 1, Partizip Präsens. Probably you guessed it already. If there is a Partizip 1, there is a Partizip 2. Yes, there is. And in my upcoming video, I will show you everything you have to know about this Partizip 2. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also hit this bell icon so you get notifications for all the new videos I post here on a regular basis. But also if you have a question, don't forget to ask them in the comment section below. And if you want to support me, likes and shares are always an amazing support. Thank you very much for this, guys. And if you actually like my ebook that you've just seen here in this video, you can also buy this, and that's obviously also a great support for me and my YouTube channel. The link you will find in the video description below. There's also a link to all its friends, because I have about 10 ebooks about German grammar, explaining you everything the easy way from a student's perspective. So check it out. And then I hope I will see you again in one of my next videos. And until then, viel Spaß und Erfolg beim Deutschlernen.